Rabbi, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Chairman and members of the Judiciary Committee. My name is Rabbi Jeff Goldwasser. I am the rabbi serving Temple Sinai in Cranston. I'm also a member of the steering committee of the Rhode Island Interfaith Coalition to Reduce Poverty. I'm testifying today to express both my personal support and the strong support of the Interfaith Coalition for House Bill 7610, a bill that would allow qualified undocumented immigrants to obtain driver's licenses. Personally, this is an issue that resonates deeply with me as a Jew. In a few weeks, on the festival of Passover, Jews across the world will read these words from the Haggadah. In every generation, we are obliged to see ourselves as if we personally had come out of bondage in Egypt. I am obligated to see myself with the eyes of those who have come to this country as strangers. When I look at the way that our nation treats the millions of undocumented immigrants within our borders, I don't like what I see. I see laws and policies that seem to be formulated more out of fear than out of humanity, more out of ignorance than out of our objective self-interests. In addition to expressing my own thoughts, I am speaking today on behalf of the Rhode Island Interfaith Coalition to Reduce Poverty, a diverse coalition of religious communities and advocacy partners throughout the state who have come together to fight poverty. The Rhode Island Interfaith Coalition to Reduce Poverty fully supports House Bill 7610. As you consider the bill before you, we ask that you consider several points. First, numerous other states have already successfully implemented such reforms, including the District of Columbia, but also California, Colorado, Connecticut, Illinois, Maryland, Nevada, New Mexico, Utah, Vermont, and Washington State. And I think there was a discrepancy earlier about whether it was 10 or 12 states. I believe it's also Delaware and Hawaii have passed such legislation within the last 4 months. I think those might be the two states for the discrepancy. Second, not only would this bill help undocumented Rhode Islanders, as you have heard today, it would also help all Rhode Islanders in two important ways. Safety. Licensing all drivers helps increase traffic safety for everyone. Unlicensed drivers nationwide are 5 times more likely to be involved in a fatal crash than licensed drivers, based on data provided by the AAA Foundation. Undocumented Rhode Islanders, like all other drivers, would need to pass a driving test to get a license, ensuring that unfit drivers are kept off the road. Cost. Further, we anticipate that this legislation, if passed, would have a consumer price benefit for all Rhode Islanders as well. While we are not aware of any detailed studies looking specifically at Rhode Island, testimony provided to Connecticut lawmakers considering a similar proposal, which was ultimately adopted into law, estimated that licensing undocumented drivers would reduce Connecticut insurance premiums by $20 million per year. Fewer unlicensed drivers on the road helps push down car insurance costs for all drivers. Finally, and most significantly, from our standpoint, it is the morally right course of action. Across our varied and divergent faith traditions, certain common themes echo consistently. Prominent among these religious themes is the call to hospitality. We are invited to love the stranger, for we too were strangers, and to do for others as we would have them do for us. Both faith and facts have moved us to be here today to strongly support this bill. We are asking for the committee's support as well in moving this bill forward. Thank you for your public service and for your consideration of this important question.
Thank you very much, Rabbi.